This is a good question to ask somebody on the first day. What is your go-to porn search? I think that's really a good.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah. When you search porn, what do you search?
That's some porno music.
Turn off the lights.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it would be. That's the kind of porno I would want to make.
Oh, you want to make the love with the acting?
Yeah.
With the hey, are you there?
So you like
you need your refrigerator fixed?
You like sensual?
I want to start out with me getting a hot buttery massage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hot buttery massage.
Yeah, baby oil is down.
Oh, hey, nigga, real butter?
Yeah.
Nigga, detox.
I want lard.
You know she want to gain weight. Okay.
I want real butter, unsalted.
I don't need real butter. Don't come here with no goddamn country.
No margarine?
Don't come here.
Don't no crunch. You can't country clock your booty. Oh my God. She said, no.
If you ain't put it in your peach cobbler, don't put it on my ass.
Okay, so
there
real butter only. If you don't butter the biscuits.
Welcome to the So What You Think podcast. So what we are talking about today is porn.
Pornography.
Preferences and so on. So that would mean if I was to make porn, it would be something sensual. It wouldn't be,
You want to y'all? So you'd be like, would y'all be like going on a date and it'd be a whole date scene and then y'all come? So it'd be like a movie just with sex scenes.
Yeah, it would be sex scenes. It would be like we're coming home from a date and you look tense, T-Dot.
Look right at the camera with his mustache. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Then he gonna put the butter on you.
Yeah. Arm me up. The cuddlings. No.
Cuddlingus.
Cuddlingus.
That means he gonna eat the coochie.
Then we're gonna have to make
Oh my God.
Yes. Because all y'all don't read. Before there was pornography on the video, it was written in the French, and that's where the cunnilingus
and fellatio and coitus. So we would go cunnilingus, fellatio, and then coitus.
Full coitus.
Full-fledged coitus. Now that's when it might get a little rough.
Full-fledged.
That's funny, y'all know the history. God damn.
Yes.
I might as well. I'm not
equal. You've been
all
studying.
Fucking I've been doing.
You studied the history of economics. I be studying the history of fucking. We into what we into, brother.
What?
Don't judge me. Let me tell you what history
Hey, they really go together though.
Coochie is the foundation of all.
It's supply and demand.
So we have, when you go to your preferred porn sites, which most people do, Pornhub or I forgot. Somebody gave me.
Tap into the comments. Tell us what your search is so we can spice up our life. What do you search when you search porn? That's what I want to know. I think that's the best first date question.
So let me ask, because when y'all say search, because I go straight to Pornhub and then I search big black dicks.
Okay, see that's what I'm saying. That would be our search.
Well, all right.
But do you just go to search?
Because I search.
You don't go to Google and search.
No, we talking about once you get to your preferred site. Once you already specific to wherever you at, Pornhub for her, whatever you at. I got XNXX, Pornhub, X. Yo, what's up? You American? But when you get there, once you own. Also, there's a XXX Church. Go check that out.
XXX Church?
Yes.
Is it Jesus?
XXX Church. Go check that out for everybody. It's a surprise for y'all.
That's what I said again.
Go find XXX Church. Yes, I ain't making this shit up. It's out there. It's for y'all. Don't do it once you're already beaten off. It'll fuck up your whole movie. XXX Church is actually for porn addiction.
Right.
So you put in XXX, you might get XXX Church, and you click on it, it's gonna be like, are you addicted to touching your dick? Jesus can help you. Yeah. So it's like this pastor who's trying to get people off beating their dick. So he decided to link his shit with the church so they'll pull up in your search engine. Because he said more people searching XXX in church all the time. So
such a smart marketing.
So he got up in there, man, and he used it to try to stop you from beating your dick and playing with your coochie. He's like,
no, it's not, bro. Listen,
yes, it is.
XXX Church is an ad that you can actually have on your phone if you want to live a life of purity. Purity.
Exactly. But when you go in there, they're gonna say you got a problem with beating your dick. Or they gonna say masturbation.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's what he said.
Same thing.
different.
Yeah, potato. He said, no, they don't.
I know it's different
Keep touching that
for little boys to little girls, but like, how old were you when you first like really got to see your first porn?
2nd grade. I was 7. Got off the bus. I was riding the bus. I heard some whispering. Kids talking. These was the older, like 6th grade, 7th grade kids. But I had a homeboy. His brother was one of them. He was my age, but his brother was one of the 7th graders. He was like, they was like, oh, we gonna watch it. She has some big old titties. And I was like, what y'all gonna do? And he was like, when we get off the bus, we got this tape. You want to see it? Yes, I want to see it. Went in there, hit play. I still remember to this day. That's what's so crazy. I was 7. And I still remember it was a white dude and a black woman with some big old titties, and they was cooking. They was cooking, making cakes, and you put icing all on the titties and started hitting it on the counter. I remember this to this day.
Oh, God, bro.
It was like, I remember that like equal with my first Christmas. Like, I remember. They were like neck and neck in my memory. It was like getting the bike. It's right up under. This is like seeing them titties was way better than getting the bike. I promise you that. When I was 7, I don't fuck my bike. I rode my bike to go watch them titties. Park that bike in the playground.
When did you first start? When's your first porn experience?
Damn. I don't think I had no experience like that. Man, my dad used to run through mad brides with the door open. I think that's probably...
Well, that's just voyeurism. That's just... I'm saying like a porno, like... Porn.
I can't think of the time when I just...
He said, I didn't have to watch porn. My daddy was fucking we grown.
It's really going down. Really going down. I'm trying to think of a time. It's probably a situation like that.
What about you?
Yeah.
I didn't like... My parents didn't have that kind of stuff in their house.
We had magazines around too.
But that's what one day... I stayed on the east side in Wildwood. And there used to be this grocery store called Campbell's Grocery Store.
I know the people that own that. That's my homeboy.
So we, me and one of my friends, my childhood friend, we used to walk to the store. There was variations of ways to get to the store from our house. And one day we were walking through the back of the store, and there was a magazine, and there was a man all in this bondage leather, and he had this.
And listen to how the imprint making your mind when you first. That's how we must be like.
It was so jarring to us because it was Red Fox. He was old. He was older. He had the belly, but he had all this leather bondage on. And Red Fox was hung like a donkey. Like
when you watched the porn with Red Fox,
it was a magazine. That was the first time.
Red Fox is doing porn. Is this real?
I promise to God, I could not make this up.
Or you think it was Red
No,
Fox?
it was Sanford and Son. I was old enough to know him from Sanford and Son.
Okay.
So he had his hair cut. And he had you remember he used to have to wear the Telly Savalas shades. Mm-hmm. I knew that was Red Fox. I knew the picture of him was Red Fox, and he was like very well endowed. That was my first time actually seeing an adult male.
Penis.
Yes.
How old were you?
I probably was in the 3rd, 4th grade. That was the first time I seen a grown man. I'm like, Lord, that's a lot bigger than my little nephews. So you know, they do that? They get that big? Yeah. I ain't changing no more diapers around this motherfucker. It's dangerous. That's my first.
So you search big black things. What's your search? Mine is
thick and sexy.
That's a good one.
Bro.
I'm gonna copy that one.
Shit.
Men have more options.
I do black fucking.
Men have more options when y'all search.
Big black ass. I probably start with black fucking. It brings up a certain filter. It's a certain type of sex. Yeah.
I mean, because women are not I'm not gonna search big black ass. But then all that's gonna make me do is have a little envy and start doing squats. It's just, fuck y'all niggas. It's not gonna be entertaining to me, but I might,
porn for men could be messing up their self-esteem.
Oh, definitely.
It goes both ways.
I just want to see some, get
niggas
somebody
be having
head
full ass forearms hanging out.
Like Wesley Pipes, and I like him. He talks shit to his.
Oh yeah,
he like move your hand,
make it nasty. Make it nasty. Move your hand.
Move your hand. Get your hand off of me. I tell you to touch me. Wesley Pipes. I don't know what he gonna say.
He gonna talk all that shit. He gonna talk
all that shit.
But when you start knowing who porn people by their names,
well, you know, for a minute there was a lot of celebrity porn going around. I seen a porn where with Stevie J and Eve.
I saw that.
I seen Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. Of course, everybody seen Paris Hilton. But this was back what they were doing.
Oh, when celebrities really popular.
Well, you saw all those old school.
I saw that one.
And listen, I promise God, and I hate that to admit it, but I did see the R. Kelly porn.
I didn't see that.
I did. I bought it. I didn't buy it, but I saw it on the bootleg.
Somebody had made a compilation, celebrity porn compilation. Yeah, so you kind of just.
That's why I ain't tripping about him being in jail. I know you. Everybody knows she's out there doing.
You see that little girl?
Now you gotta take that work. Yeah,
like a little kid. I'm like,
what's wrong with you, girl?
So yeah, I mean, I watched all the celebrity porn. So Paris Hilton had to be the very worst of all. Just later, Kim Kardashian wins the porno celebrity of the year.
Cause she managed that all the way up to being a billionaire and being able to go talk to the president and tell him to let people out of the pen. And that started from just busting that coochie open with rain jacket.
For what I got from it is that I got that. You know, sometimes I don't have to use my whole mouth. I can be heard.
Oh,
where did you? Never knew
She's
that.
cracking that pepper. Yeah. That's the pepper crack. That's what.
I changed the game.
I never knew. I was trying to this whole throat.
No, you see.
I was working too hard. I'm like,
work smarter, not harder. Teach. I see. Porn gonna teach you some things, ladies.
Kim
Some of y'all, you like my neck is sore, my jaw. So you didn't watch porn. You didn't know about the pepper crack. Work smarter, not harder. Now you ain't got to use Bengay on your neck after.
There you go. I was a young tongue kiss. I thought I knew what I was doing till Kim K.
Put you up on that. Now this is something. Speaking of porn. Do you talk to your kids about it now? Because we used to have to go search far and wide. Like I told you, it was somebody that had it, one person in the neighborhood, and everybody had to go over there and get it. But you might have one tape that will get passed around. You have to pause it and put it right back in the same spot and put it back under the sock drawer. But now, it's on the phones.
It's everywhere.
What we doing about it, man? Is there...
you try to put... Initially... Like, you put on parental controls and things of that nature. Like, back when my kids were first getting cell phones, it wasn't very much internet like that. Phones weren't for that purpose. Now that they are more advanced, my kids are older. Like, my youngest is 20, so watch what you want to watch. I don't give a shit. But back in there is options to, you know, control what they can search. Not anything that I'm concerned with right now.
Yeah, man, the world is, everything is sped up. And it's way, way, way more accessible. Right? So,
I remember catching my son. I went through his phone and he had my celebrity porn compilation. He had recorded it with his phone. He was still on the TV.
Wow!
Tell you what he did. Like, instead of just like he had recorded it, he's recording so he can go to school and show his friends. And so instead of him just putting it back in my room, he breaks it and throws it in the trash.
It never existed.
And so I'm doing the phone check. I'm like,
that's kid logic.
Now you see I watched it enough. Like, I don't need to watch it no more. But
I was just going to touch my monkey and I couldn't find my damn thing.
I think that probably is how I ended up watching porn. Pulling some movies out, putting the movie in, and it was something that it was recording on something else.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I remember we had the penthouse. Remember Vanessa Williams when she was the
Miss America? My daddy had that Playboy.
That was like a very
popular
big deal because it was like, man, she was the first like Miss America. Then they went and found some old dirt of her posing nude. Penthouse
Nice
had
body,
it.
too.
Yeah, nice body. And so they had that one at the house, and I stumbled on it like 5-6 years later. But that was the only magazine I had from when I was about 10, 11 till I was about 13. I read that thing so much. I got through looking at the pictures. I had already looked at all the pictures. I started reading all the stories, the comics, the editorials. I read everything in that one magazine. But it made me a better writer. When I was
they used to have those channels that used to come on at a certain time, like Escapade or whatever they were called. But it was just soft porn. So you see some lily white lady with some cowboy chaps on and
nothing make you hornier than that.
And then they just be in the camera like,
we finna watch that.
You like that? I'm like, what are they doing? All you see is, the little chaps and the leather bra. Right.
Bring home like this. The ladies.
These kids got to go
softball people didn't know how to hump. They didn't use none of this. Just
So tell us all about your porn fetishes, because we're here for the porn. We're all here for the porn.
Yeah, so drop some shit to look for. Drop your searches, your go-to searches. Get the spice of our life. Because I heard prom bone. I never heard that, but I'm gonna check that out. I heard what was the one you just told me? Sexy. What's it?
Sexy. Big X and what is it?
Thick and sexy. Sex and thick.
Thick and sexy.
Thick and sexy in the house.
Just I knew what you was going to say.
Big, black, dang line.
I'm not going to search for it.
Pause.
And look, I would suggest, I think this is a great icebreaker question when you're out on your first day, when you get to know someone and you're asking all these stupid questions that don't matter, like, where's your favorite color? That shit don't matter. Fuck matter with me? You ain't even know if you're gonna buy them nothing, so it don't even matter what that color is yet. But what does matter, because you know you want to hump them. What's your go-to search? That question alone is gonna get you so much information.
Question. So say you're on a date with a chick and you answer that question and she answers big black dicks.
That's what's up.
Are you doing a second date?
Yeah. I got a big black dick. I'm cool.
I'm just it was intimidating. What you like to do with it?
Now, it was like,
what you like to do with it?
If it was like mid, I really don't care what you say.
If it was
whatever
midget,
you say, I'm gonna ask. If it was like midget bestiality, I'm like, okay, so tell me about it. Whatever you say, I'm not judging. It's just an opportunity to talk and get to know. I might find out why she liked midgets. Her uncle might have been a midget that came around sometime and she saw him do it to her auntie one time. He had a big old dick. I don't know.
Awesome.
But you can learn things just by the answers. It's just an opportunity.
And some people have so much, they grow up in taboo that there's aspects of different individuals that you probably never know about that makes it a big part.
It might be bondage. They might want to dress up like the gimp. You might never know. Right. So, but that's a good thing to start. Or they might just say, well, I don't watch porn, and then you got a lying mother sitting right on me. Either way,
right? Might as well be all the way yourself.
Thank y'all for joining us for these shenanigans for a second podcast.
First date, just straight out the gate.
First day.
What you search when you?
My name is T-Dot.
I'm preach.
My name's Mack O.
We're gonna find out how your freak.
I would. Look,
Mack is like the #1 relationship coach right now.
I'm gonna tell you. I would ask, what's your porn search? That's a good one. Why did you give the person that you gave your virginity up to? Why? What was it about that person that you give your coochie? These are the questions. These are things that matter, man.
It's not even because boys gonna be like, because I want to give a dick with.